It's no secret that recent Call of Duties have been less than stellar. It's a running joke that each year when a new Call of Duty gets released, that there will be a slew of content creators releasing videos titled, "Is this the worst Call of Duty ever?" No doubt with the upcoming Black Ops 6, this trend will continue. I myself was guilty of this with Modern Warfare 3, but that's only because it could be the worst Call of Duty ever. I grew up in a time where World War II Call of Duties were somewhat historical, and even used footage from the military channel to drive their narratives. Now you'd be hard-pressed to find a World War II Call of Duty without pride flags, or Snoop Dogg, laser guns, egregious monetization, or other assorted DEI nonsense. Call of Duty Big Red 1 is a classic Call of Duty game that I grew up on. It's one of the many games that helped shape my gaming childhood and form some of my tastes today. I still have a PlayStation 2 and a copy of the game to this day. I wanted to go back and take a look at this classic game and see how it holds up and discuss the differences between it and other modern Call of Duty games being released today.
Resistance or not, we got an airfield to secure, Private.
Now before the video begins, guys, please be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications. If you do end up liking the video, leave a like, it helps the channel grow a ton. Comment down below telling me what other types of videos that you want to see from me in the future. I am working on several different projects at the moment, including a much larger video, so be on the lookout for that. But let's go ahead and just kind of jump right into the video. I'm recording this on an emulator. You can use a capture card and pull footage directly from the PS2, but it just looks absolutely dreadful if you do it that way. And since the game came out in 2005, it's definitely understandable. Recording it on an emulator just allows it to be upscaled more efficiently and cleaned up, just to kind of match modern recording qualities and not look so disgusting. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I do love going back and replaying older games, both for nostalgia and to see, how they compare to modern games, especially with a game like this where the series is still ongoing to this day. The biggest difference I noticed between this game and newer Call of Duties is just the overall intensity of the war. Newer Call of Duties sort of make you feel like an unkillable super soldier, yet the beauty of Big Red 1 is that you're not. You're just another member of a squad of men who have to fight in a war much larger than them. You're never alone in battle. Despite the potato graphics, the death of your squad members are actually much more meaningful. You actually don't even have a name. Instead, you're just referred to by your rank. And this rank goes up as the game, story, and war progress overall. Your squad mates even have different personalities and banter before and after each battle, which really adds that realistic bonding feel to the game. The voice acting is very good as well, and even uses Mark Hamill and some of the cast of the Band of Brothers series.
Back into the house and take cover! Those damn rocket launchers have officially become our problem now!
I can do it, Adam Sarge.
They're holed up on that ridge, and they don't have much protection!
The game follows the first as they fight in the North Africa campaign, the invasion of Sicily, the landing on Omaha Beach in Europe, and moving east and eventually crossing the Siegfried Line into Germany. Again, the game doesn't look amazing just because of how old it is, but each area that you're fighting in actually feels like a realistic combat zone for that time period. The audio and visuals are also just much more visceral and gripping, with very detailed environments and topography. The music is fantastic, and the background gunfire and explosions and yelling sound tremendous. However, some of the guns can sound a little underpowered at times when you're using them. That's my biggest gripe with any of the audio. This is one of the old Call of Duties that actually uses health packs, and they're spaced out in such a way that you kind of find them like right as you need to. You can't carry any or store any extra, you just have to walk over them when you're weak. and they'll fill your health back up. There's actually even a variety in the types of battles that you fight. Besides just normal, like, infantry fighting, there's even tanks and plane battles. You can drive around tormenting enemies or operate a turret and unleash hell. It really adds a much needed change of pace to the game. There's also a good selection of classic guns such as the MP40, the M1 Garand, the Kar 98, and a bunch of other common World War II weapons. The gameplay is very familiar if you've ever played any Call of Duty. Just shoot, kill, push forward, not much thinking required. It's extremely linear with very clear instruction and direction. The difficulty does escalate as the game goes on, and taking cover is necessary for survival. One of the final missions basically requires you to crawl for an extended period of time or you will die. Overall, it's a fun and action-packed experience. Some missions can be a little long, like the plane turret mission, but overall the pacing is very good. Now, I mentioned the military channel in the intro. They even use real interviews from actual members of the Big Red One. Again, it feels extremely weird to think that there was a time that Call of Duty was actually historical, but it's true. The behind-the-scenes commentary is really also very interesting because the actors seem to actually have some reverence for the soldiers and some respect for America. We've really declined rapidly as a nation. It's rare to find actors that actually love America anymore.
He says, "Hey, we're gonna do a voice for a World War II game. You wanna?" That's my spot-on Jimmy Mateo imitation.
Well, guys, if you've made it this far into the video, thank you. Like I said in the intro, I am working on several videos at the moment, including a very large one, and it's just taking a ton of time. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment down below. Just let me know what other types of videos that you do want to see from me in the future. You know, all that good shit. Now, I want to take a sec to announce as well that I'm going to start a locals page, and I'll link that below too. That way you can follow me further and further support the channel if you really want to. The more support, the more high quality videos I can produce for your viewing enjoyment. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been your boy Drinker, and I am out of here. Peace.